everyone.
I'm Archie and today we are going to watch Dave Chappelle talks about Donald Trump, Dodge and living in Ohio. We have seen Dave Chappelle videos and he's a very funny and a hilarious guy. The way he talks about things, I remember the last time we watched his video, he was doing kind of a mimicry of a person and we were like laughing and rolling on the floor. And also I think now he's going to talk about Donald Trump and see we all know like about the ongoing war, like Donald Trump is being praised very much and about all the ceasefire things going on, all the tweets, and I think this is also going to be more about Donald Trump.
This is going to be a crazy video because Dave Chappelle itself is a crazy person, and somewhere Donald Trump is also a crazy person. So the crazy person is talking about a crazy person, and we know I just love the way Donald Trump tweets. It's very hilarious, and he's like a very straightforward person. He never ever sugarcoats anything. So we are very much curious to watch what Dave Chappelle talks about Trump. So let's get into the video.
You guys know I live in Ohio.
Why is he walking like...
In January, when this nigga Trump and Elon...
Oh. He called Trump the N-word.
This Doge thing and cut all those government jobs.
Cut?
The housing market in my hometown plunged 20% in the first quarter. And I don't mean to talk like a white.
Oh, nice.
But boy, they did that, didn't they?
They did it.
And then when this nigga deployed the National Guard in my hometown, and took the police department from the mayor. Oh, DC niggas, we don't like that.
Wow.
But then my governor in Ohio sent our National Guard to police my hometown.
Police?
And I called these niggas and said, I'm pulling up.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my god.
Is this guy
'Cause
smoking?
these niggas is trying to take the chocolate out of Chocolate City.
Whoa. Whoa.
I said, I gotta go home while it's still a city I remember. And then I went on Instagram and saw all the protests in DC. It was a bunch of white people like, not on our streets. I said, oh no, it's too late.
Not on our streets.
These whites are entrenched. Not on our goddamn streets, you don't.
Oh, I love the way he mimics.
Yeah.
This nigga Trump was talking like he goes out to dinner. It's not like that. Yep. And I gotta tell you the truth. This is not the only city this is happening in. It's happening in California. It's happening in Oregon.
Yes.
It's happening in Illinois. And it's happening in Memphis. And
Everywhere.
niggas in Memphis, they might need it.
Oh.
We see.
Whoa.
You gotta be reasonable. I don't know if you've been to Memphis recently, but them niggas already stole 2 tanks from the National Guard, so you already know. You already know, you know. And I came here mad, ready to fight, but when I drove through the city, it looked clean, guys. I gotta tell you.
Oh,
I
yes.
gotta tell you, it looked clean.
Okay, okay.
A lot better than the last time I was here. Till I
Wow.
only saw one guy take a shit on the street.
Whoa, whoa,
But
whoa.
you know what? He had a bag. That nigga picked it up.
Ew. Yuck, man. Gross.
I was waiting for somebody to do something about the homeless. You know what's fucked up about DC? We the nation's capital, and nobody even gives a fuck about the homeless. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I feel like I'm the only one that does. Now, y'all don't know this, but quietly, for the last 2 years, I have been secretly working with Washington's homeless, and I have spent $2 million already on my homeless project.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Dave Chappelle.
Crazy.
Wow.
No, don't clap for me. I didn't get them food or anything like that. I just taught these niggas to Thriller dance.
Thriller dance?
You got a big treat coming up on Halloween, you'll see.
Oh, on Halloween. Okay.
I see.
This
I
guy is
see.
crazy.
I know now what
And
Thriller
I'm sorry
dance
I
he
didn't
taught.
come home sooner, but I've been very busy in Ohio. And a lot of people say, what are you doing out there? And I don't know if you know this, but this is true. I'll tell you what I've been doing. The town that I've been living in for the last 25 years, I bought most of it.
What? What you bought?
I like it there.
Okay.
Ohio loves Trump, but this town I live in is like a little itty bitty Bernie Sanders Island in the Trump sea.
Wow. Okay.
All the whites are poor out there, but these are like the dirty hippie whites, and I like them.
Dirty hippie whites?
I like these whites.
Huh.
And they like me too. But you know what I learned about liberal white people?
What?
Liberal white people let black people do whatever the fuck they want until you buy most of their town.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, they frowned on that. Them whites got real suspicious. But you know what? I don't blame them. Because, no, for real, because, look, if I was white and the people in this town were black, you know what they'd say? They would say I was gentrifying the town.
Gentrifying the town.
But there's no word for what I'm doing to these people.
I love it. I love it.
I own everything, nigga, everything.
Everything.
Wow.
I used to be mad at white people when I was young because I thought they were unfair. But now that I have all this property, I understand them. It's fun.
Fun. It's fun.
Feels good to walk up to white people like, are you supposed to be here?
Ooh. Are you?
Calling the police. It's fun. I own so much property in this town, and this is true. These white people think I'm responsible for their well-being. That's ridiculous, nigga. I'm not no public servant. I'm a capitalist.
Oh.
I be walking down the street minding my own business, and they come up to me with their concerns. Dave,
Dang.
congratulations on buying the whole goddamn town.
Town.
But you
Whoa.
need to start thinking about some affordable housing around here.
Whoa.
And I'd be like, well, actually, champ, I can afford my house.
Yeah.
That's how you
That sounds
roll.
like some shit you need to worry about. Because if I think about it, I can afford your house too.
Whoa, whoa,
So if you want
whoa.
to sell, come holler at your boy. I'm collecting the whole town. I'm collecting the whole
Goddamn
goddamn
town.
town.
Yes.
You know, I don't know where these poor whites got the money. But not long ago, these motherfuckers built a brand new fire station out of the blue. Where the fuck they get this money from? I was like, what the fuck is this?
Where? Where do we
And
get
then you know
it?
what they did? This is some real racist shit. They tried to sell the old fire station at an auction when they knew I was gonna be out of town.
Oh.
It's fucked up. But it's far too late for that. I got that whole town rigged with snitches. Them niggas couldn't wait to tell me. They was running up, my lord, I have news, my lord. I was like, what's going on?
My lord.
Ooh.
My lord.
As you say, a firehouse. Nigga, I bought the firehouse. I turned that motherfucker into a comedy and music club. We be rocking in there. Clips been there. We all be out there rocking.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
Wow.
Every famous person I've ever met, I asked them to play that club. I seen Mick Jagger from the Rolling Stones at a party. I asked that, I said, yo, Mick. I said, Mick, you gotta come to Ohio and play my club. And he was into it. He was like, all right. I said, all right.
All right.
I like playing clubs.
Uh,
He said, but tell me about the town. I said, well, what do you want to know? And then they looked at me like you know, Mick Jagger looked, he said, are there girls there?
that's an important question.
I lied right in his face. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Laya, pants on fire.
He knew something was wrong. He's like, no.
I
Come on,
remember
Dave,
somebody.
you know, like the kind of girls that I like.
No.
Are you
said,
talking
"Man,
about
I don't
Consuela?
know- I don't know what kind of girls you like. And he said, you know, you've heard my music.
Oh my God, stop it.
He's
Are
a
there
chain
white bitches
smoker.
with dirty feet?
Woo!
I said, Mick, you are going to love this place.
Wow.
Make these bitches will put a ring around a public pool. Dirty hippie pussy, that's what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, okay. Stop there now.
I'm not a drug guy at all, right? But I am in show business, you know what I mean? So I've been to every kind of party. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, I smoke weed, but I don't consider weed a drug.
Wow. Wow.
But you know how show business is. I've been to cocaine parties, I've been to weed parties, I've been to all the parties, and I'm
Still you
just telling
don't
you the
call it.
truth, what I've seen. Coke bitches are way prettier than weed bitches are.
Whoa.
I be looking at weed bitches like, damn, bitches, you
What
sleep
an
in those clothes? What
observation.
the fuck's going on with you? No energy in their face.
Ew.
They don't wear their bra all the
Fatigue.
time, so the titties be sagging.
Oh my god.
Get your dick out of my face, man. That's how weed girl sounds. Not gonna suck your cock, man.
Stupid.
Your mouth's dry as a bone.
Ooh.
You ever get some weed hit? Feels gross, doesn't it? Feels like a cat sucking your dick. Like, what kind of...
What?
You
Yuck,
don't
man.
have any moisture in your mouth, bitch. Don't let your
Stop
whistle
it.
and try
No,
again.
no, I
bitch.
don't want to listen
Drink
it.
some water. Yo.
Dave Chappelle is a crazy guy. He got no limits. He just say whatever comes in his mind. And I just he was talking about Trump and also about that town thing. The way he describes things, and also he was talking about some saggy boobs. Oh my god, what kind of things are you even observing?
I mean, actually, the last thing that those, like the weed versus the diet coke differentiation, that was not at all expected, because the flow in which he was going was about, he started from Trump and then he used to talk about his town and all, but what he ended up was not at all expected. But I guess, apart from all this, the thing he said about, like, the I guess, what did he say about donation or something, homeless people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
He used to, like, I think whatever money he earns or what he gets, he is like investing it for the homeless people. But that also took a turn when he said that I used to teach them a thriller dance, and that you'll get to know in the, like, upcoming Halloween.
Crazy guy.
Like, on a minute he makes us laugh, and on a minute he makes us emotional, and on a minute he makes us rage quit. What a kind of guy is this? But anyways, we enjoyed this video very much. How did you find this video? Let me know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
bye.